Hi, it's Gary Chimes from Lake Washington Sports and Spine, and what I want to talk about today is why people should do musculoskeletal telemedicine visits. So musculoskeletal care refers to muscles and skeleton and joints and ligaments and bones. So we could be talking about the knee, or we could be talking about the shoulder, or we could be talking about the pelvis. We could be talking about the low back or the neck. These are things that we often see in our musculoskeletal sports and spine clinic. And a lot of patients might be asking, is it really worthwhile to do while everybody is being homed up because of COVID-19? And we think the answer is yes. Hey there, buddy. Got my chief toddler hanging out with me right now. So the answer is we think it's important to do so. We think it's a community good for a couple of reasons. Number one is that we're all talking about flattening the curve, and that means minimizing the number of people going to hospitals, going to emergency rooms, because those really need to be reserved for people who are going to be getting COVID-19 and acute respiratory distress syndrome. And there's going to be other people who are getting things like heart attacks and strokes. So anything you can do to keep people out of the emergency room in general is a good idea, but that's especially true while we're all trying to stick together with COVID-19. And one of the ways to do that is that there's a lot of people who go to the urgent care, the emergency room, because of musculoskeletal pain, and those are things that are often well managed in the musculoskeletal clinic. One of the really important points is that it's really important that people stay active right now. For example, that's a good question. It says stay active because what's going to be important is that if
does it say on the bottom?
Well, it says here, it's important to be healthy if you contract COVID-19, because if you contract COVID-19, your body's ability to resist it is going to be based on how healthy you are. And that includes getting 150 minutes of aerobic conditioning.
On the bottom.
What it says, musculoskeletal care still matters. So what's important is that if you have knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, any of these things that still affect your quality of life. And what we're finding is that it's actually very challenging because a lot of our tools are limited or modified based on the recommendations because of COVID-19. So working with a skilled fellowship trained physician who has expertise in musculoskeletal care will really help minimize the chance that you're being debilitated from these injuries. So we are open for telemedicine, so feel free to call our office and set up a telemedicine visit now. Thank you. Gary Chimes, Lake Washington Sports and Spine.